Well, here it is. The second AUA.
I could tell it's the video started because you did Shawn video voice.
Oh, always. There we go. Last week we gave a call out that we were taking questions. Comment below with any questions you have for Cory, myself, the series, anything at all on our Barbecue Bacon King video. I think like 300 came in.
A lot of questions.
What's up? Is it summer? So if your question is not answered today, it's nothing personal. I just don't want to make, I don't want to edit a 49-minute AUA.
Drive by.
Subaru.
Ooh, he's got a reserved spot. That's what you can tell he's fancy because he's got tinted windows and a reserved spot.
All right, so we picked our favorite comments.
Sean did. I'm going in blind.
I picked the questions. Cory is going to be seeing these for the first time. We didn't discuss these beforehand. That's more so what this...
I have no idea what I'm about to answer. I have no idea what any of the questions are.
Yeah. You ready to jump into this?
Sure am.
I want to give you guys some more info on us, so here we go. The most common question that we got in the AUA comment section, they want to know how we met.
Didn't we already have that question in the first one?
Yeah, I think like since that day that we've gained like 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So Eric Bang, Keandre Elijah, Raul Rivera, Luster, Jose Eduardo, Joe Windbreaker, and Rob Lopez. All questions that basically want us to tell the story of how we became friends. Have we ever said in any of the videos that we're friends?
Yeah, I don't know why they made that assumption.
Just because we're in a video series together and we get along on camera doesn't mean we're friends.
And I wouldn't even say we get along on camera. We tolerate each other on camera.
We just put out content. You don't have to like each other or even pretend to like each other to make good content.
Don't have to, don't expect to, don't want to.
No.
Refuse to.
We met in October 2015 in a theater.
Damn, dude, you make us sound so lame.
We were in Donnie's Skybox in the Second City in Chicago. First class of Second City Conservatory. That's the day we met.
Even creepier, I saw you before then, like a year before then, and thought to myself, I want to be friends with that guy.
No, you saw me perform?
Yeah, some shit-ass horrible show that you and Adam Keeley were the only funny people in it. So I knew your face.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got called weird in one of the first classes when I was like,
dude, you were like,
by the way,
complimenting everybody that you knew.
I've seen you in a show and you're dope.
I remember that.
I've seen you and you're in a show and you were one of the people. And then people are like, damn, you weirdo, you just go around watching all these people?
Spark Notes version, we auditioned for the conservatory. We got placed in the same class. We saw each other 3 hours a week. From 4 to 7 p.m. on Mondays.
That's right. We took a class together at Second City.
We took levels 1 and 2 of the conservatory together. We didn't know each other. We became friends pretty quick, like 2 months in.
Yep.
We were like hanging out every day.
We did definitely have this in the video because we explained that we started hanging out because the MTV audition video that I sent to you.
Yeah.
The first time we hung out is there was an audition video that I heard about and I was like, this fucking dude, I seen that he does dope ass videos.
We've basically known each other for about a year and a half, almost a year and a half.
Lee, Boyen, 1. Raiders Rampage, 4. Jackie Spicer.
Yeah, 3 people asking the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yeah.
So are we fat? How do you feel? How often do you work out?
It's kind of like a physicality question based on how much we eat fast food.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The thing is if you try to work out every day and you eat 2 meals of fast food a week, it's fine. As long as you're not a fat piece of shit who eats, it's not like we eat fast food every meal. All the other meals we eat healthy, and I was already eating at least 2 unhealthy meals a week. It's just now instead of eating them on the weekend and ordering something probably more delicious like Philly's Best, I'm now taking my calories and Burger King or whatever. Cheers it.
Cheers.
Tips, and let's go.
We've recorded basically like 40, 50 episodes over 6 months. That's so many meals that have not been eaten that were fast food.
And we were already exercising. We're
active dudes.
Yeah. People are also used to fat America where you drive everywhere. In Chicago, you walk a ton.
It's actually pretty ironic that we film in this car because we're only in this car for this series.
I never used this car before we started doing this video. No. Literally would just sit in the parking garage. Once every few months, I might drive home to Toledo.
Yeah. We've gained no weight. To answer your question. Orange Potato, will you ever upload more videos a week? Yes, the goal is to start doing Wednesdays going forward as a bonus episode. That's the goal. We always want to put out more content. That is, we're not just going to like keep Tuesday and Thursday and think that's going to launch this into something bigger. We know we need to put out more videos. That's what YouTube channels, you have to do that nowadays. So the answer is yes. This was a full-time job. We do it every day.
Oh my God, yeah.
We put a video out every single day if we didn't have to worry about making money and other things.
Right.
So
if I didn't have to pay rent.
Yes. If the Patreon page was pulling in $5,000 a month, he'd quit his job.
Yeah, easily.
So that's up to you guys. People that end up watching this.
Michael McBride. He's cousins of my fat friend whose wedding I was in. That's how I met him.
Should I put that in the video?
Yeah, I like calling him fat, and I really hope that he hears it.
Really?
Always reaching for the coffee mug, but never explain what's in the cup. Coffee, sometimes creamer. I get up for work at 4:20 is when my first alarm goes off, and I'm usually pretty tired and barely functioning. So yeah, I just chug coffee all day. I'm really tired right now. Today's a tired day.
I have a theory that half of Cory's bloodstream is filled with coffee. Kevin Sosa asks, what type of music do you guys listen to? Punk rock, rap, and country. What do you listen to?
Indie stuff that no one but me likes, like Head in the Heart, Frightened Rabbit. Those are like who I'm super into nowadays. Regina Spektor. A lot of people hate it. I love it. Yeah Boy HD, Juan Rodriguez, Jack the Hunter, Alaskan Whiskey. Where did I serve in the Army? Wrong Air Force. When and for how long? I was in 4 places: San Antonio for boot camp, Biloxi, Mississippi for tech school, Spangalum, Germany for 2 years. I went to, while I was in Germany, I deployed to Qatar for 4 months, and then I finished up in Mountain Home, Idaho for a year. So those would be places. Unit plus place of deployment. Unit would be whatever the Dark Knights were in tech school. I don't remember. 606 ACS in Germany, 726 ACS in Idaho. What rank? I was a senior airman.
That's what the rank was called. Senior airman.
Senior airman, E3. I think everybody thinks the military just means army.
I think they do.
Yeah. How long does it take to edit your videos? That's
anywhere from 2 to 4 hours.
Did you go to school for cinematography?
I did not. I went to school for journalism. I taught myself video with the help of Nick Ellis, who was our first ever donor on the Patreon page.
Also, I went to school for electrical engineering. Electrical engineering will blow military pay out of the water, as you can obviously imagine. So for me, I only did it to pay for college, and it didn't make financial sense for me to stay in and do something that wasn't towards my goals and aspirations. So, and they're just, it's controlling. They tell you where to live. I mean, it's cool for a lot of people, and if I didn't think that I could make as much money on the outside, I would have definitely stayed in. It's super, the amount that you make for how much work you put in, because you can get away with doing basically nothing and getting paid.
Photo Lab guy, any plans on doing food reviews outside of the Chicago area? We've talked about this many times in many videos. Yes, we want to do that. We just need money and time to do it, but it's in the future. Yes.
We're working towards it. Elias Dex Club. Do you guys do YouTube for a living? No. If not, what do you work with? I just work at a gym, and it's literally has nothing to do with anything other than I just need to pay rent, and the hours work well for me, and it is literally across the street from my place. I want to be a writer, so my job has nothing to do with it's not a career. It's just something I do for now until I get the job I want. So
I'm a videographer and an on-screen host. I do a lot of vlogging for companies. I do a lot of social media commercials. That's what pays my bills. Simon Metten 3 asks, which one of you would survive the longest if you were stuck in the car?
Me.
Cory.
Easily.
Cory.
I'd eat you.
Yeah, I can't sit still. I would just jump out. I would lose the game on purpose. I could never be in this car for more than an hour.
Yeah.
And I knew we were going to agree on that.
Yeah.
There was no part of me that was going to try to fight you on that.
Yeah. Nick Ellis, describe the ideal food vlog review vehicle. What features would this mobile studio be equipped with?
We could have a napkin dispenser here and like a pop machine back here. It would be like, and all the cameras would already be in the car. It would have self-editing where after we shot the video, the car would edit the video. That would be my #1 thing. I don't need all the thrills. It doesn't need to be like exhibit on Pimp Your Ride. I just want a car that edits the video while we're eating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm here to pimp your ride, man. Come on. Let's go, boss. How you doing, man?
Like, I know it seems simple to put a camera on the dashboard. It's just, there's so much more to it. Chels C3 asks, if you could work with any YouTuber, who would it be? I can't not say Casey Neistat. I would work with Sarah Dietschy. I love Grace Helbig. I love Mamrie Hart. I love Hardo. I love that trio of people. If we could ever get them on the show. We really want to have Jake and Amir, Jake Hurwitz and Amir Blumenfeld from College Humor from back in the day. There's just people that are like online that I'd love to have as guests on the show.
Allison S. What is your favorite color? Green or blue?
Red.
Have you ever been to Kansas City at barbecue? No.
Yes. Nickel Pickle 718.
Nickel Pickle's one of my favorite people.
Nickel Pickle 718.
She comments a lot.
Love
and
Nickel
she
Pickle.
has an awesome name. I just like the name Nickel
Pickle. It's great. My question is, what fast food place do you not have in your area that you'd love to try?
Ooh, I already know.
There's places that you guys have suggested that I've had that I do wish were here. I wish Whataburger was here. I wish In-N-Out was here. I wish Culver's was... Like, I've had all those, though.
The one that I haven't had that I want to try is, like, Whataburger I haven't had. Tom Smith. Why does Cory wear a cap all the time? Is his hairline deeper than some Bob Marley lyrics? Got that head of hair going down. I don't know why I wear it all the time. I think I started wearing it because when my hair is long, I wear it because I don't like to do anything with it. It's just long and it looks better in a hat. And then there's a couple times where I didn't wear it and people like freaked out and were like, "Where's your hat? Wear a hat, it looks sweeter with a hat." How many caps does Cory own? And I respect your hairline. Yeah, I only own 2. 3? 2. I used to have one, I lost it. My favorite cap's gone. This one's not mine. My girlfriend stole it from a guy who was hitting on her. And it was like part of his move was like, "Here's my cap." And so she stole it. I
wish you guys knew Kylie. Little baby gamer grill? Wow. Who's taller? Cory by a lot. I'm 5'9"-ish.
Yeah, I'm like almost 6'2". I'm like 6'1 3/4.
This is planting the seed of distrust that will one day tear you two apart. Not safe for work edition. Whose dongle is longer? Same size.
Same size.
That worked out. Desmond Jones, a band friend of the series. They go on tour all the time in a van. So when they're on the road, they always argue about which fries are best. So they want to know what our favorite fries are. They think Wendy's are the best when they're made right. We think that's crazy talk. Yeah, I've literally never thought that. Rally's is my favorite. McDonald's is like a close second.
Mine goes Rally's, then it goes Arby's, then it goes Popeyes. McDonald's and Burger King are both okay, but I like anything seasoned, and all 3 of those are like seasoned fries. Yeah. So I'm all about the seasoned stuff.
Francis Rapp, what is something that you got again off camera? I got that grilled cheese stuffed crust pizza like 3 times. I've had the double stacked tacos like 4 or 5 times now.
I got the barbecue Bacon King this weekend.
Did you? Was it good again?
Yeah, it was really good. I was walking past Burger King on the way to Paz's. Cannon family,
Paula,
huge favorite of ours.
Love Paula.
They're awesome. She does a vlog.
So good.
She's dope. What has been the best fast food item you've ever eaten? Ever?
Ever.
Well, usually it's either the Angry Whopper is one of my favorites, but there's also the Rally's Roadhouse Burger, which is different than what they have now.
Yeah.
They used to have one that was made on sourdough bread.
The volcano menu from Taco Bell is
also great.
That was my favorite thing ever. The nachos, the burrito.
The burrito is what
crushed my stomach, and it crushed my dreams when it left the menu.
No, I used to love the volcano burrito. It was my shit.
Michael Deerview. How did you guys get into food reviewing? I know the show is mainly satirical. Hey, good for you. But why food review? We talked about this too. I just asked him if he wanted to review mac and Cheetos as like a one-off video.
Oh, I'm into this. Wow. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Whoa.
This is bringing joy to my mouth.
We got a lot of positive feedback from it.
Basically, Shawn made a genius move. I ain't know about YouTube, but I think he saw the niche and was like, let's try this. I think we could do better.
Yeah, I love YouTube more than TV, movies, all that stuff. So like, it was just a way to like have a niche thing.
Yeah, I had no clue. Hugh Janus. Hey.
I like how you gave him the credit of saying it that way.
Hell yeah, I love that guy. Hey! That was capitalized and had a bunch of exclamation points. Hey! What is your favorite thing to do together? With him, smoke weed and play FIFA. All day.
You should try smoking a little pot.
That's a drug.
It's not a drug, it's a flower.
Isaiah Valencia. Do you guys know who CM Punk is?
I'm aware of him. You probably know him.
Chicago guy, left the WWE. I hope he comes back, and I hope he destroys Triple H's face. Jock no more. Do you gingers really have no souls? They do not.
Ryan Arnold. Would you rather eat healthy or exercise regularly?
Easy.
Honestly,
easy.
Neither.
I would rather do neither.
But yeah, I mean, I do exercise regularly and not eat healthy.
Me too.
Mr. Rainbow Potato. Sweet
great
Rainbow Potato. Did you like high school or was it fucking shit? Both of us. Greatest.
Crushed high school.
Oh, I loved high school.
High school was great. Great group of friends. Yeah. I was on a state championship football team. My dad got me a car on my 16th birthday. Dude, high school was great.
I'm still friends with all my high school buddies. Played basketball, football, ran track. All we did was literally, that was beginning comedy for me.
Yeah.
All we did every day was see who could make each other laugh harder. That's all that mattered in life. That was the best. Not the best years of my life, all my years have been pretty awesome. That was some damn good years.
Yeah, high school was great. Untracker Kappa, if you could save Cory's life, would you? Yes.
Tyler Eckman, where in Chicago do you live? Lakeview.
We live in Lakeview.
Yeah.
Fast food review guy, which one of you is riding the other's coattails?
I'm riding Shawn's, definitely.
No, that's a stupid question.
No, that is for sure.
On this YouTube thing, like, I knew what YouTube was, so Cory...
None of that matters. He's just trying to be modest.
No.
There's no world where I could do anything like this because his editing and knowledge is so
you guys watch
far more advanced. It's definitely the answer is Shawn.
Comment below if you watch this because of our friendship camaraderie other than anything else.
True, but if at the end of the day, you could definitely find somebody else who could do my role. I cannot find anybody else to do your role.
Nah, pass.
B-Bunny31, AUA, how did you two get so cute? My mom banged a guy who is not attractive, so I'm not sure how that happened. Didn't know my dad growing up, but the first time I saw him, I don't know if you've ever seen how fat people who are going bald look like walruses.
Yeah.
My real dad, I saw him for the first time when I was 23, and he looks like a fat piece of shit walrus. So, I don't know, I guess just my mom's genetics just kind of overpowered it, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, same for me. I mean, the summer of 1986, my mom and dad had sex, and then 29-ish years later, I'm here. I just happen to have the genetics of those two people, and then I just cared about I got haircuts and, wore clothing. I don't
Yeah.
Also, what is going down the street?
Yeah, they are a
lot of Chicago police.
Cop van, that's the second cop car I've seen go by.
Dude, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, something's going down.
Cesar Garcia, AUA, how old are you guys? We're both 29.
29. Annabelle Barragan. Is Shawn single? Yes. Squid Billy. Cory, what is your social security number and your mother's maiden name? 263-429. Just curious. Yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Brian Nanfito asks, Cory should call me stupid.
You stupid bitch. I'll tell you you're stupid. What?
Brian, you're
Brian
stupid.
Nanfito. First off, that's a dumbass name. Well, I don't even know what Nanfito, where that comes from. Secondly, spell your name with a fucking I like an adult. What's this B-R-Y nonsense? Walking around looking like an idiot.
Brian!
Yeah, next time you see your parents, kick them both in the dick. Omar Winters. Can I be your last question? Eat it, bitch. It's always good.
Better off using that energy to work and be the man. In my dope boy stance, I'm strong like Lance, serving that flipping grams. We all just wanted fathers to show us how to be men. Father, can you forgive me? I don't pray that much. My intentions are good though. Can we say that much?
Thank you guys so much for watching this AUA. If we didn't answer your question, once again, we'll do more of these in the future. We just don't want these videos to be for. You know who sent us something?
Oh yeah!
Our sponsor, LockGoods.com. They make clothing. They sent us a new package. Whoa! Rebranded as holy crap! Shirt 1.
Dude, these are dope.
This is like a heather gray. Is that what? Or is that what's heather gray? Some girl named Heather was like, I like this shade of gray.
Dude, these are sick, bro.
Ooh, they're tagless, and it says lock on the.
Dude, you want to do a draft?
Super soft.
I like them.
Hopefully you guys got to know us a little bit better. These are weird. It's weird answering these questions. Hopefully that was like some sort of a knowledgeable thing for you. You're like, oh cool, I know them better now.
Peace be with you.
And also with you. Today is Wednesday, which means this is a bonus video. We don't normally put bonus videos out. We don't put videos up on Wednesday. But we said if you donated $10 a month or more on our Patreon video, we would give you a shout out. Improv. First up, Nick Ellis.
Straight up, you're the best, because didn't you do that food review?
Yeah.
Number 7 with ketchup here. Getting into a great new item today.
Ulysses Gladden.
Ulysses S. Grant, great general, you're a great man.
Zako Ryan.
That's my best friend. I love you. You're my brother.
Put the dumbbells down.
Big beast.
Roni Clark.
That reminds me of Ronnie from
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Andy Szymczak.
You're Polish. Make me pierogies and mail them to me.
Mark Dudley.
You're not a dud in my book.
Deb Ely.
That's your mom. I love that woman. I like her more than I like her son.
Matt Dibble.
Dibble with the dribble.
Matt, come be in an episode. Come to Chicago. Jackie Spicer.
I used to live by a place called Spice in Germany. When I lived in Germany, the place we'd go to drink was called Spicer Pub.
Eric Lytle.
Eric Lytle, you're my dude. Thank you so, dude. I fucking love Eric Lytle. And he's a hell of a basketball player.
And
really
he's got a big PP. And our $25 a month people, who, to, what? Yup, you guys are crazy. Clark Fraley.
Every time I see your name, I think of Chris Farley. It looks kind of similar-ish.
Also, you have an awesome family. Last one, Dwayne Mancini.
Dwayne Mancini! Another one of my best friends. He's a goddamn genius and he's crushing at work. I love him. I just talked to him earlier this week. I love you, Dwayne.
You guys all donate the most to our page, so thank you so much. You are top dogs.
Yeah.
Treat your cameras with more respect, Ginger.